Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be going over all the items in Phasmophobia, what they are, how they work, and how to use them properly. I'll also be including timestamps in the description below if you're looking for a certain item. Please don't forget to like this video as it helps me out a lot, and consider subscribing as I'm going to be uploading a lot more content here over the next few days. With everything out of the way, let's get into this video. First things first, there's two types of flashlights in the game. A regular flashlight and a strong flashlight. Everyone gets the regular flashlight right off the bat. If you pay for in-game currency, you'll get a stronger flashlight later on. Here's a side-by-side comparison. First one's going to be the basic flashlight that everybody starts off with. The second flashlight is going to be the strong flashlight that you can use in-game currency for $50 to get in the future. It's a quality of life improvement, but it's not necessary. It's entirely up to you when you get it. A common question is, how do I use my flashlight and an item at the same time? If you have an item in your hand and you have a flashlight in your inventory, press T on your keyboard and you'll turn your flashlight on while using an item. A standard piece of equipment that everybody gets is an EMF reader, electromotive force. What this meter does when turned on using right click is it detects in a small circumference, usually around 5 or 6 feet, if a ghost interacts with an object, such as a light switch, a door, a picture frame, the EMF reader will go off. And what the meter represents is how much energy or how much electromagnetic force was used to move that object. It is a piece of evidence within the game to get EMF 5 from certain entities, but just objects moving on their own, getting close to them with an EMF reader, will also tell you where the ghost is in a general vicinity. Another piece of equipment that you have is a Spiritbox. I've located this ghost in this upper hallway. Turn the Spiritbox on clicking right click, and then hold V and ask it a question. There are some good common questions to ask a ghost using a Spiritbox, such as, where are you? How old are you? Are you angry? While using the Spiritbox, the lights have to be turned off. And depending on the ghost type, they'll either be an everybody ghost, where they'll communicate with everybody, or they'll only want to communicate with people who are alone. I'm the only one in this map, so let's give it a try. Where are you? If nothing detected pops up, just move to a different part of the hallway or the room that you think the ghost is in. Where are you?
Close.
Where are you? How old are you? Are you an angry ghost?
Attack.
Are you a friendly ghost?
Die.
Think about the game this way. You're being paid by a homeowner to investigate their haunted house. As such, you need to provide evidence that their house is truly haunted. You can do this using a photo camera. As a basic item, everyone gets one photo camera, which has a maximum uses of 5. You can see this number in the photo camera's top left-hand corner of how many pictures you have left. To take a picture, simply right-click. Be careful not to waste pictures as you get paid money per useful picture. Useful pictures are finding a bone, taking a picture of the ghost, taking a picture of fingerprints, ghostwriting, interactions, etc. Some ghosts leave what are called fingerprints. You can see these fingerprints using a UV light or a glowstick. Fingerprints will appear if a ghost which leaves fingerprints has touched a door, a light switch, or windows. A good tip for this game is to photograph everything you come across that would suggest a ghost presence. If you have a group of players, get someone to shine the UV light on the fingerprint while you take the picture. In this example, I am alone, so I place a glow stick on the floor to illuminate the fingerprint for me as I take the picture. Don't forget to check your journal, like I do in the example here, to make sure that you get credit for taking the fingerprint picture. Ghostwriting is exactly what it sounds like. Grab the book from the truck and place it in the room with the ghost by pressing F. Some ghosts write in books and others don't. If the ghost happens to write in your book, don't forget to take a picture of it as you get paid for it. Sometimes you have to move the book around the room or even wait for the ghost to get angry to get any ghostwriting. Be patient. A pro tip here. Books can be placed standing up and viewed from video cameras. Grab a book, look straight up in the air, and press G. You'll notice the book stands up on edge and can be visible from far away. Grab a video camera and position it looking at the book, so from the safety of the truck, you can see if a ghost wrote in your book or not. As a brand new player, you're going to start off with one video camera. As you progress throughout the game, you'll gain more in-game currency and you can purchase more for every single mission you go on. For now, we're just going to grab one of these cameras that's off the shelf. Right-click on your mouse to turn it on so the green light is on. Look down at the floor and press C to crouch. If you hold left click on your mouse, you can see the camera will turn, which will indicate which direction you want the camera to face. Let's say I want the camera to face out this back door. Face it towards it and press F to place. Let's go take a look at how we did. If you go to your camera, you're going to notice it's really, really white and you can't see anything. That's because night vision's on, and there's lights on inside the truck. Click the keyboard to turn night vision off, and you can see our camera is placed right there. You can have multiple cameras set up in any location throughout the house. In this example, I have 3 cameras, all facing each other. This is the camera we set up at the beginning. If you click the mouse button, you'll cycle in between cameras. Every house has a front door camera that's always on. It's not very useful. Another item you can unlock using in-game currency is a tripod. Tripods are for video cameras. Let's grab one off the shelf here. Make sure you turn it on with right click. And if I hover over the tripod, you can see a silhouette of where the camera would be placed if I put it on the camera. Get the silhouette to show up and press F. You've now successfully placed the camera on top of the tripod. Crouch down, look at the stem, and press E to pick up the camera. Now you can freely walk about with the tripod and the camera together. As you can see on the screen, we are currently looking at this camera. Get the camera where you want it, press G, and you'll drop it on the floor. Then go back and take a look at the camera that you just placed. Now that you know how to use video cameras, we're going to go over where to use them. Video cameras are used to find ghost orbs, a piece of evidence needed to identify certain ghost types. First, locate the room or area you think this ghost is in. Then grab a bunch of video cameras and take them to that area. You can unfortunately only carry one tripod at a time. Place the cameras facing multiple directions in the area or room. You want to get as much of the room in view with every camera placement as possible. So for this example, my ghost is roaming an upstairs hallway. I'm going to place cameras covering every single angle I possibly can. Before going back to the truck, ensure all lights are turned off and make sure you remember to turn all your cameras on. Now head back to the computer in the truck. Click on the mouse to start cycling through your cameras. Remember, clicking the keyboard turns night vision on or off. We want night vision on because we're looking for ghost orbs. Ghost orbs almost will look like a piece of dust floating around on the computer screen. Just like this one here, right by the stairs. Ghost orbs will move around the room, usually fairly slowly, and sometimes will even disappear for 15 to 20 seconds, but they'll come back. Be patient, and if you aren't having any luck, try moving your cameras around. Another item you can buy in-game are headcams. Every player can wear a headcam and can be viewed from the computer inside the truck. This item does not take up an inventory slot, and once it is put on, it cannot be removed. These are for particularly hard ghost orbs to find, where simply placing cameras is getting too frustrating. A player can slowly scan the room with the headcam on and can be viewed from the truck to see if you can luck out and find a ghost orb that way. I unfortunately have to apologize now. Once you start editing a video and compressing time, you realize how long a video is honestly turning out to be. So I'm actually going to have to upload this as a 2 series. In the next episode, we'll go over thermometers, Crucifix, salt, Smudge Sticks, sanity pills, motion sensor, etc. All the rest of the gear. But this video, I don't want this video to be 48 minutes long kind of dealio. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope I helped somebody. Once again, I'm starting to upload to YouTube again after a hiatus of about 12 years. I would very much appreciate a like on this video as it helps me get my videos back in circulation, and I can sincerely hope you consider subscribing. Thank you again so much. Take care. And I didn't record it because I'm an idiot, but I picked up the car key the second I came in. It's inside of this dish. And the reason that I have it is so now I hear the car alarm going off, I can go in there and I can shut the car alarm off. So then I can actually hear stuff on the Spiritbox, if it is a Spiritbox.